This is another week of my top 10 college football for the 2025 season. And ladies and gentlemen, this will be my last one for the year of this year, 2025. Hold on, let me see. Make sure that y'all got a good picture of it. Okay. Hold on, I'm sorry about that. I'm just trying to make the adjustment. Okay, my name is G and from G Shine Entertainment. So I have a lot of content on G Shine Entertainment. If y'all would like, y'all can go on G Shine Entertainment and check out more of my videos. I got a lot of top 10 videos and predictions and other music videos and everything on G Shine Entertainment. I do college football. I do predictions, and also I do top tens. I do college predictions of the major big games, and also I'm going to start doing things with recruiting, maybe in anything dealing with good live entertainment or good entertainment. I'm going to start doing movie skits, and movies real soon in 2026. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel, G Shine Entertainment. So if you subscribe to my channel, you will get the latest updates on any new projects that I will be doing. Like I said, in 2026, I will be doing a few movies this time, and like skits and movies. So I need you guys to check me out and subscribe to the channel so you'll get the updates when the movie come out. Also, for this video, push the like button. That helps my algorithm, helps me keep growing. And if you want to support my channel, I got a goal of 10 super chats or more. So if you want to support my channel, go ahead and give a chat. It's like $5, $10 or more for a chat. That helps me help keep my channel going and help my channel grow. So I appreciate anybody out there if they want to donate and give a super thanks or super chat to me. So with that being said, I want to get started. I want to just talk about like maybe a couple of games that just happened this past week and a little bit about this upcoming conference championship weekend. And then I'm going to give you all my top 10. So anybody out there, thank you for your chat. DJ Magic Kids, he always come in and he give a chat. Anybody else out there, if you have any chat you want to say, shout out anything, go right ahead. I appreciate you guys. Like I said before, this is going to be my last and final live video for the 2025 season concerning college football top 10. Or possibly any video. I'm considering doing a watch party around, say, Saturday for the Big Ten championship game. So if anybody want to join me live for a few for the watch party for the Ohio State versus Indiana game, I will be on. This is going to be my first time ever doing a live chat for watch party for the game. Ohio State versus Indiana, Big Ten championship game, 2025, the end out the season. So if anybody want to join me, I'm going to go live around 7 o'clock. Saturday night at 7 o'clock, I will go live for my watch party for the game, the Big Ten championship game, Ohio State versus Indiana. So I hope and appreciate you guys join me that day for this watch party. Yeah, just join me and we're gonna have a good time. So I hope you subscribe so you'll get the notice and hit that bell so also you'll get any a lot of information on any new project, anything that I'm doing. Okay, so I want to talk about some of the weekend matchups, the games that really impacted for the college football playoffs this weekend, this past the rivalry weekend, this past like the Alabama-Auburn game. That was a good one. Georgia Tech, that was another good game. Friday, the past we had Texas A&M. All these games was good, impactful games that decided the framework for the college football playoffs coming in a couple of weeks from now. So anybody out there, while I'm talking, if y'all want to leave any message, chat, or anything, or if y'all want to give a live chat on, is Chris Henry Jr., is he going to sign his letter of intent to Ohio State, or will he sign to another team like Oregon or USC or West Virginia, or go with Brian Hartline to South Florida? So anybody have any new updates while I'm doing this live, go right ahead in the chat and let everybody out there know. Okay. So these past weekend, I want to comment on that, and then I want to chime in on a little bit of what I think could happen in the college football playoff if certain teams win or lose. So, okay, this last week, Alabama was in the must-win going to Auburn. They had to win this game. It was a very, very tight, good game. It always be like that in rivalry games most of the time. Sometimes it don't, but most times it be very intense in these rivalry games. So I just think that these was must wins for Alabama. They had to win this game to keep their playoff hopes alive. And now, and also by them winning, they got into the the SEC championship against Georgia. Now, Georgia had a tight game against their rival, Georgia Tech, which hardly wasn't no rival in a lot of years. It was like lopsided a lot of time, but these past 2 years, couple of years, Georgia Tech has been a good team and really taking Georgia down to the brink. Last year, Georgia Tech took Georgia to some overtime games. Overtime this year, it went down to the brink again. Very good in competitive games. And then Texas beat Texas A&M in their rivalry game on the Friday before that, the Saturday weekend games. That was good. Then Oregon beat their rival Washington, went to Washington and beat them. That was vital, because if Oregon would have lost, their playoff hopes would have been up in the air. It would have been a question mark. They might have not got in. But by them handling business on the road against their rival Washington, they're a lockdown to get into the playoffs. Possibly, they might can get a bye. It's possible, because if BYU beats Texas Tech, then it's possible Oregon can get that third bye. Now, Ohio State and Indiana playing this weekend in the Big Ten championship game. I believe both of them 12-0 undefeated now. And I believe even the loser still will get a first round bye. They might not get the second seed depending if Georgia win or not. But if Georgia lose, Alabama win, it'd be 1 and 2 again. Depending who wins. You know, Ohio State win, they stay 1. If Indiana win, they stay 1. Ohio State could go to 2 or 3. I don't think they drop past 3. The loser of that game, the Big Ten championship game. I think they solidify 1, 2, or 3 spot. And then Georgia win, they solidify possibly that second spot. If they lose, then it's probably both of the Big Ten schools, like I said. Then Texas Tech, if they lose, then that leaves us an opening for Oregon to get in. So there you have it, a little bit on the playoff picture as that, and then also Alabama in the SEC championship game, they have to still beat Georgia. I know it's kind of like messed up on how it is, like that extra game that Alabama will have to play, which they got to play their conference championship game. Possibility if they lose that game, they might be eliminated. I know it's very tricky and it's kind of messy how it's structured like that, because if you think about it, like the Texas coach said, like if they don't schedule some of these harder games, they might have been like still safer to get in. So I don't know going forward how the committee going to do it next year, but this year I think that if you're a 3-loss team, most likely you're going to be on the outside looking in. So Alabama must win this game. Yeah, this is a must win. Okay. So anybody, like I said before, while I'm going over the playoff picture and everything, y'all want to leave a chat, like I said before, go right ahead. And also, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, G-Shine Entertainment, my name is G once again. Go ahead and subscribe, push that like button, also push the bell for any new updates and continuous coverage of my channel on different projects and shows I'm going to be doing in the future. So the big controversy is still out there of, like I just said, if Alabama loses, they're out. Now the playoff committee gave their rankings, and I'm seeing that if you're not in possibly one of the top 12 teams that they listed this week, it's a possibility that you're probably eliminated. Like I believe Texas, that their coach, allocated and was like trying to get their team to get in one of them 12-team spots. I think it's too late. I think they're eliminated. So the way the top 15 look, Texas is eliminated. They're out. I know people think that they still got a chance. I'm telling you right now, if you listen to me on this channel right now, I'm telling you the Texas Longhorns, because of how the committee laid out their top 25, the Texas Longhorns are eliminated. So Steve Sarkisian, he gave his reason for them being in, but it wasn't good enough. Now, if they was ranked like possibly around 12 or 11 like that, they would have had a fighting chance. But since they ranked them like out of the top 12, like 14, 15, 14 area like that, they're eliminated. So Texas is eliminated. I'm telling you guys tonight that all the teams from, I believe, 1 to 8 are solidified. Like every team that you see on the committee's list, 1 to 8, they guaranteed a playoff spot. All those teams from Ohio State, Indiana, Georgia, Oregon, Texas Tech, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, and Oklahoma. All those teams I mentioned are safe. Now, Notre Dame and Alabama is not safe. Notre Dame and Alabama, still need more of Notre Dame needs some maybe help. But I think if Alabama wins, matter of fact, I know if Alabama wins, they're in. So they control their own destiny. All they have to do is win this SEC championship against Georgia, they're in. But Georgia's already in. Win, lose, or draw, they're in. Notre Dame, it's a possibility that this weekend coming up, they might be on the outside looking in, even though they're ranked number 10 right now. It might change next week because the committee chair said on live television during the rankings that these rankings is subject to change, especially at bubble positions. So, but I know for a fact if the team that I just named off, they're good. From 1 to 8, they're good. But Alabama could be good if they win, but if they lose, I think they're eliminated. Somebody like Notre Dame or Miami would take their spot, or BYU if they win. So BYU still have a chance too. In a scenario where BYU win in the Big 12 championship, conference championship, they're in, and also Texas Tech is in. Texas Tech is already automatically in. They just won't get a bye. They just move down. They solidify. They're in. BYU have to win to get in, or they're going to be eliminated. The same with Alabama. So that's how that is going to go. I believe that when they put Notre Dame number 10, I believe that they're trying to position to cover for their mistake. So anybody out there listening to me, I'm live right now. I'm about to give my top 10, but I just wanted to touch on the college football playoff scenario first. And like I said before, anybody want to leave some chats out there, go right ahead. Have fun at it. So I believe that the committee needed to get more data, and they want to cover up for themselves for the Notre Dame Miami like minor error that they made. I think earlier they were just looking at like the style and eye test of Notre Dame versus Miami. And I think that they have enough data now to where they position themselves. That's why they moved Notre Dame down and they moved Miami closer. But I believe that on selection Saturday coming up this Tuesday, this Sunday, I believe that depending on what happens with Virginia in the ACC conference championship game against Duke, I believe that if Duke wins this game, I believe that's why they put Miami so high, because I know for a fact, I think they're positioning Miami to get in as one of the 12-team spots. Because I don't think they want two group of 5 teams in. I believe that one of the conference group of 5 teams, American or Conference USA, they probably wouldn't mind one of those teams, but I don't think they want two. That's why I think that they're positioning Miami to be able to be selected. And they still got Notre Dame there. So that's my take on it all. I know that's a lot I just said off, but I think that's how it's going to go down. As for the conference championship picks, if y'all want me to pick them live right now, I just need for you guys to, I will do picks right now live. If y'all want me to do Alabama versus Georgia pick, if y'all want me to do Texas Tech versus BYU pick, if y'all want me to do Ohio State versus Indiana pick, if y'all want me to do Duke versus Virginia pick, all these picks I will do if I can get 5 chats, 5 super chats, donation $5 or more. And then if I can get my goal, that's my goal I set. 10. I need 10. I need 10 of you guys out there. If you can support me and my channel and just tell me what you think about the playoffs, give your prediction, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to say. I'll give you in the next 5 minutes. If you want to come in with a super chat. And then after that, I will give you guys my top 10. And then if I get my goal set, I will give you guys my picks. If I can get the goal set, I'm going to celebrate. If I can get these super chats, 10 of them, I'm going to celebrate at the watch party with you guys, and I might be giving out a giveaway prize to like 10 10 people in the chat in my watch party. I might be giving out a prize to that 10th person. Is you never know, to help you out for Christmas. If you got like you come in, you got some channel, I can give like something back to you to help you out for Christmas, a prize. So I want to hear from you guys out there. Let's have some fun. So got the next 5 minutes. Let me hear what you got on your mind. So while you guys doing that, I'm gonna put up my top 10. And then if I can get some chats from you guys, I will give you a few of my conference championship picks if I can hit the goal. All right. Without further ado, here's my top 10. Make sure you guys can see. Get it over. Hold on. Let's move over this way. You got all the way Ohio State #1, Indiana. You got Georgia, Texas Tech, Oregon, my bad, Oregon, Texas Tech, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Notre Dame, Oklahoma, and Alabama. This is my last and final top 10 for the year. Leave a comment out there. What do you think about my top 10 list? This is mine. I look at all the games, like I said in my prior videos. I look at all the games. I study and I look at progress and everything. And every week it was changes for me according to how they played on the football field, how the margin of victory, everything. That's how I came up with the conclusion of my top 10. So this is my last and final top 10 of the year 2025. So like I said before, guys, I want to hear from you out there. Leave a chat, leave something. Let me hear from you. Got like 3 more minutes to go. If I can get my goal, then I will give you guys my picks. So if anybody out there now, and I'm live, go right ahead and make some comments, chats and everything right now while I'm showing you guys my top 10. This is my final last top 10 of the year, 2025. And I hope that this be a very good, entertaining playoff. I think it will. Only one thing I do want to touch on, if you guys want to chime in, and also, could you guys out there, anybody have any updates on Chris Henry Jr.? Did he sign with Ohio State, or is it just still quiet, silent right now? Or do you think he'll sign tomorrow or the last day, Friday? I mean, give me your take on it. Give me your chat on that also. And Ohio State Buckeye fans out there, anybody, give me a take. South Florida fans, give me a take on Brian Hartline going to South Florida, leaving Ohio State as an offensive coordinator and quarterbacks. Wide receivers coach, and going to South Florida. All I can say is I thank you, Brian Hartline, for all you did for Ohio State recruiting some of the most elite wide receivers in the world coming out of college football for a decade. So I thank you, Brian Hartline. I appreciate you, and you're going to be well missed. And I know all the Ohio State Buckeye fans out there, thank you too, and echo the same thing. You're going to be missed as a recruiter and as a real great wide receivers coach. The best in the business at wide receiving, recruiting, and coaching development of wide receivers. So kudos to Brian Hartline for getting his new head coaching job. Well done, Brian Hartline. Going to be well missed at Ohio State. I say that Ohio State is Ohio State. They will be getting a good wide receivers coach coming in, whoever it might be. And I think he's going to recruit well and develop well. And Ohio State will still continue to be a great team, elite team going forward. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is my top 10, my last final top 10 of the year. So I just wanted to say that all these 12 games in how many weeks? 14 weeks, man, it's been a blast. I thank all the people that came on to my show, chatted with me, or even if you didn't chat, you just came live and observed me and showed me some love. I really thank you and appreciate you guys out there. And like I said, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, because I'm going to be doing like a new projects coming up, movie projects. It's going to be very entertaining, because this is an entertainment channel also. Besides college football, it's also entertainment for like shows and movies and music. So music videos, movies, all will be on my channel too. If anybody out there like to see a new movie, good movie, science fiction, drama, comedy, G-Shot Entertainment, we do it all. So if you, like I said, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and push the subscribe button and like this live, and push the bell for future upcoming updates. So you guys, I'm going to give you guys 2 more minutes while I chat a little bit longer. 3 minutes. I'll give you 3 minutes more to leave any super chat chats and comments. So I just want to finish touching on something that has crossed my mind. I was going to write it down, but I could just tell you guys. It's a couple of things I wanted to talk about real fast before I get off live. But one of the things is, whoever out there listen to me live, think about this. Do you realize there is 3 teams that dominated college football for the past 2 years? 3 teams. And I'm going to give you their records. I'm going to start with the least all the way to the number 1 team. Do you realize the Oregon Ducks, the Indiana Hoosiers, and the Ohio State Buckeyes, and they all reside out of the Big Ten? Hear me out. If anybody out there in any other conference, y'all got to understand how dominant these 3 teams have been. And you can't just say, oh, they dominate in the Big Ten only, because these teams dominated even in the non-conference also. And especially Ohio State, they played the best of the best in the playoffs. They played on the best out of the SEC last year. 2 other teams, the best out of the SEC last year. And even this year, 1 SEC school. So you can't say in this stat that I'm about to give that they didn't play upper echelon, top of the top teams last year, in this year, in this run. So these 3 teams, I just thought about this. Oregon Ducks, Indiana Hoosiers, and Ohio State Buckeyes, all 3 of these teams have one thing in common. They only lost 2 games in 2 years. All 3 of these teams only lost 2 games in 2 years. So that means that all 3 of these teams won over 20 games plus in a 2-year span. Oregon won, I believe, 22 games to 2 losses, if I'm not mistaken. And the same goes with Indiana, and Ohio State won 26 games, ladies and gentlemen, college football fans. 26 games and only lost 2. So they 26-2. No other conference, no other team can claim that. So when you start talking about Ohio State, put some respect on that. If you don't do nothing else, that stat right there is exceptional. These 3 teams are exceptional, man. Ohio State being the last. You got Oregon, Indiana, and Ohio State. They records are exceptional over a 2-year span in college football. All 3 of these teams dominated, all out of the Big Ten. I just want to give y'all that little nugget, that people that haven't thought about that. That's amazing, man. These teams been doing a hell of a lot of winning. And one last nugget, Ohio State is the best over any team over a 5-year span. I don't care if you, even with Nick Saban, Alabama, when he was coaching, Kirby Smart, I don't care what name you name, what conference, the Ohio State Buckeyes has been the best team winning percentage-wise off of any team. Go Google it. I'm not just saying that stat. If you don't believe, just go Google it. Just Google that. Ohio State over a 5-year span has been the winningest college program in a 5-year span out of any college football team, record-wise, win percentage. I don't care. This you can hate all you want, but stat is a stat. Wins are wins. People out there, I just wanted y'all, whoever listening to me live right now, these just some stats. Oregon, Indiana, and Ohio State been dominating, man, these past. And then you got a few other teams that really was like got a good winning percentage too, like Georgia. And then, Alabama to a certain degree too. Some of these teams been like have a good winning percentages, man, like really tough. And then laughable, I mean, it's not laughable. Vanderbilt in these past 2 years has, man, like have a better winning percentage than some blue bloods out of the SEC. So there's a lot of teams that's new, not blue bloods, and then the blue bloods have been like Vanderbilt and Indiana's shocker, man. The winning percentage of both of them teams, man. So that shows that any team program in college football with their fan base and the Power Four and even the Group of 5 teams, any team can like be at the bottom and rise to the top. If Indiana can do it, it just hiring the right coach and coaching staff and getting the right recruits and transfer portal guys in there, and your whole program could be turned around overnight. This acts Indiana and this acts Vanderbilt. Them 2 programs is proof in that. Actual proof. All right, we got 1 more minute to go. Let me some chats out there. Let me see if I can hit my goal. Anybody out there want to chat? Anybody out there want to leave a super chat? I got 1 more minute, and then I'm about to get off. And this is my last, like I said before, last and final top 10 of the year. So I'm gonna show you my top 10 one more time while you guys, want to leave a final chat. Well, here you go. 1 more last time. My top 10. Here you go, guys. I love college football. I think it's the best of the sports. Like they can say NFL don't come close to college football, man. Like now, especially with the 12-team college football playoff, and it's probably going to expand even more. It's good because more teams have a chance, more fan bases and teams and programs have a chance at the end to get in it even more. And then a lot of teams still can fight for bowl games because there's still a lot of bowl games. So it's a lot to keep fans excited about more in college football than it is in any other sport. And don't give me that about the NFL. I'm telling you, the college football experience is the best, man. So anybody that out there listening to me live right now, I'm telling you, if you watch more NFL than college football, I'm telling you, you should get on to this college football. It's very fun and exciting, especially now with these 12-team playoffs, and it's probably expand in the future. It's more college football more better than ever. Only thing the NFL could have lightweight over college football if they have a halftime show at the Super Bowl where they have professional singers, entertainers perform. I think that's the only thing. But if you're talking about competition of games, I think that college football don't take a backseat to nobody. So here you go, ladies and gentlemen, college football fans out there. This is my last and final top 10 of the year, 2025. I hope you guys had a good season. And let's continue. You got these conference championship games coming up, which is going to be good. Even if you guys out there that team is not in it, still watch these games. These would be some fun games, entertaining championship games. And then after that, bowl games, and then the national, the playoff games, and national championship. Man, it's still a little bit of football left, and it's going to be fun and exciting. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you, whoever out there was watching me live. And if you didn't catch me live and you catch it afterwards, I thank you. Watch this video. It's a very informative and fun video, and I had a blast with you guys. I thank you, all you college football fans out there, for this whole year. It's been fun. It's been a lot of good experiences, and I appreciate you guys. So I really, really do thank you and appreciate you guys, and I hope if you didn't get the message, subscribe down. If you get this in a video, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, it's going to be some major movies that I'm going to be putting out real soon. If you like science fiction, I got a dandy for you. If you like horror, I got / science fiction. I got some dandy movies coming out that I want you guys to watch. I need you to subscribe so you'll get the updates when it comes. Because if you don't get the updates, you're not going to know when these movies are coming out. So if you haven't already subscribed, subscribe now. And I also got some future music videos coming out. And it's going to be some new artists coming out. So stay tuned. And I thank you guys, whoever out there been watching me live today. Man, I appreciate you guys. I really do. So with that being said, I want you guys to have a good Christmas and a good New Year's. Have a good New Year's. I know it's going to be a lot of people out here having good New Year's Eve parties, bringing in the new year. Man, I want you guys to have fun. And most of all, I want you guys to come out of that safe, alive, and going and being with your families. That's the most important thing. Have fun. Have a good time. Enjoy Christmas time with your family, the little ones, the kids, and the family. Enjoy all the food, festivities. Enjoy the New Year's, wherever you might be, wherever you might travel, family's house, wherever you might be. Hope you guys have a good holiday season. Good Merry Christmas to you guys. Happy New Year to you guys. And I will see you next year. And let's do this all again next year. Man, it's going to still be a really good, fun season. So thank you guys, and I'll talk to you soon in the next year. Take care.